Hello, hello, hello. Is everything working splendidly? I hope so. Alright, let's check to make sure. Testing, testing, testing. Come on. Am I loud enough? Is the game audio loud enough? It might be too loud actually. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. How's everybody doing today? Water. Still adjusting to the new adjustments of skills. The kite shield. Oh, I get a wind up Ponchafat. 240. Yeah, I need to go and do the daily so I can get the rest of this 260 gear.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fire's set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
What?
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
I love his armor.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
You want the vault elite or hard, I should say. Okay, so I'm trying to. Make sure my Discord thing is live, but it's for some reason not doing it. Okay. Word. It's definitely an instance. Listen well, we will enter the ballista silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers are readiness of the true brothers of faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thorin the Seventh. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which they seize control of the vault, I think it highly likely yes, which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Oh no. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Arthurl, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you choose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Emmerich. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Alone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Dun dun dun. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Level 60. Level 60. Duty commenced. Wrong way. Now, take all this AoE damage. You must hurry. The others were taken elsewhere by Sir Simonard. Sir Simonard. So this is indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. On your guard. They sounded the alarm. Bring it on. Oh, that way. Okay. I'm coming. Get do all the killing without me. I want a piece of the action. Secure the hostage.
Down with you!
Yeah, I never looked up how to turn it back on since I accidentally turned it off. I want to see the cool moves, man. I feel like the refugees are behind this. Coral, you're breaking down over here. You're dying quickly. Yes. No, not right now. No, you don't. It's okay. I'm streaming. I'll talk to you later, okay, baby? Not right now. Sir Simeon, lay down your arms and release the hostages, and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ha! The word of a heretic and a kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop. People that don't like change, my goodness. Unlike you, Sir Embark, I am a man of honor. By my hand you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial then. Lord Arderel Bayuntu, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simeon, or Simard. Okay, there it is. I was supposed to say where. Where did I go? Oh, over here. Awkward. This one's probably gonna die. I'm gonna fail. Goodness. Four or five. Where's the other one? 5 of 6. I failed. I failed. I gotta do that all again. No, not easy. Normal. Get out of here. Okay, not playing that game. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Thing is not letting me connect to the What's up with these controls? Just selecting random things today. Like there's a delay in my button clicking. Yes, we've already seen this because I said, I know. Yeah. Gosh. Go back up here. Oh, yes. He's so tiny. Boom. We did it.
Where is he? Where is he?
First try.
Come no closer!
So much for being a priest.
nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
He's got a point.
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
Don't think that's how that goes. Won't you do it? Looked like Gollum there for a second. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness.
What? But
Later.
Vidofne!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right
Honored.
glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Isel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
Could meet with thee.
I bear a message from my sire.
From Freysfelder.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing.
Oh.
This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
Well,
So
mortals.
it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Indeed.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for lasting peace with the Javanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own.
Mm.
I see much of Horsefon you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Oh, he thinks of him as a son.
Lord Edmund.
Hmm. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? Tis but a pity. What's up, eyes? But Ofnir could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. How are you today? Well, time scarcely does it justice, but one moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that the Ishgardians who yet harbor doubts will take these events into to heart and accept the truth of Sir Emmerich's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tortu of what has occurred here. If you need of me, I shall be at Fort Emptis Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tartu would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. I'm alright, about to head to Walmart to meet Sean and Shay to grab stuff for the boat tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys are going on the boat tomorrow. Have fun with that. A moment, Biontu. I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? Pretty good. Most of our family here is actually leaving. Was it today? Today, my brother and sister-in-law are going to Canada. My other brother and sister-in-law went up north yesterday. They're going on vacation with their family, and then my sister-in-law has a job interview up there. And then tomorrow, my mother and father-in-law leave for a retreat. So it'll just be our little family and Jessica's grandma will be here. So, it'll be kind of cool. He got well enough with Hilda. Of that, I had no doubt. His time in the wilderness did not deprive him of his charm. That is neither here nor there. What concerns me is his aetheric flow, which I fear has been irreparably disrupted. Oh, fun. That's nice. I hope everyone has a wonderful time and safe travels. Yeah, I'm sure they will. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate Aether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is still little more than speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of it. Okay, you got my word of silence. Right then, I should be on my way. Krill may have charm mastered Myota for now, but who can say how long that would last? True that. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought. Welcome, Master Carlu. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, please. Fill me up, buttercup. Won't you let me down?
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Truly.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
What the hell? Too bad. I don't use shields. I'm too cool for that.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house. Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zamail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge.
No budging.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Serve.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother to Horschiffon.
Showing you
You'll
the
be
way.
a brother to me as well. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
What's that about? Oh, he's so tiny.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
This is thy proof. The Jinrun Oracles. Apocrypha. It is a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning, and the path we have been set upon. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Galleons are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Wait, what? Well, everyone has their orders. The mask will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. By Ralgar, it better be. No weasel. We cannot stay here forever, Yadal. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them. Everyone. This story is taking a turn. One of our trusted people is apparently working with the Scions. The Asians. Whatever. As light goes into the darkness. Oh, we got steamed staff. Or sesame cookie. Alphano, Biome 2, I've been looking all over for you. We received news regarding Falaman. Hooray! Boulder and Carlowent. Really? Has something happened? No. It's nothing bad. Quite the opposite. In fact, it seems that once they learned the Scion's good name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Lominsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Quite. But what wonderful news. I think that our reunion is close at hand. Pleasure to see you too, Alphino. Ah, Thancred, Krill, what brings the two of you here? Krill and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. And we may have found the answer. What? Iontu, when you were flaying Udal with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that it is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, how subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the aether or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Wow, why did I think that? Fortunately, I know where such data can be found, the battleground where Iontu felled the ultimate weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. 'Twas there that Hydaelyn intervened to shield him from the magic I invoked. Krill and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the aether therein. The two of you alone? I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I'm confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Krill while the patrols pass. Besides, if you and Iontu come along, who will see to Flumien's grand homecoming? When you put it like that, very well. I will trust you in your plan. Well, quite. I know whether or not this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will, at the very least, eliminate, well, another avenue of inquiry. Artulu and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrade's return. Might I impose upon you to meet them in Limsa? The Limsian back. Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. Okay. Just send me out on my own. At least get to go for free. We spent it all of my gil. Oh. Oh, Iontu, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Two found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Havanist vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we? Coltonet studied and trained from dusk till dawn. We did it. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? I'm sorry. Forgive me. I am sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. As Thancred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return, and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty there is much and more to be done. The braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. To the Scions and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah! Yep. Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones. Okay, to the Rising Stones. To the Rising Stones.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Uldar. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed. I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Use the force to press buttons to open the gate. Pretty sure she did. Alright, Irreverent Toll. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we have shared so much. Gods help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental they become. Come, let's not keep them waiting. Alani, Infamy. It fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy. And what of Hygro? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. My goodness. We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with Stewart companions brings a bloody tear to me eye. To secret oneself in a ship's hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we know all too well. When they are well rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer at least, though I am happy to oblige you. My legs are rather less accommodating. Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we have settled in, I would join the search. That's awesome. Could use all the help we could get. Orchard, what in the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordana? Why, you, brother. You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, that I might grow as strong as you. That I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with Harnish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they have returned, there are others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alphino. I know we will. Minfilia, Yalda, Palmelo, every last one. And when they walk through these doors, we will be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. About to hit 71. The World of the Mother. I get a little froggy. Thankard and Krilla contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castrum perditum bore fruit. They ask that we rendezvous with them in Ystal and Idashal Shire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. True. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. My apologies. I see I am the last to arrive, so what news have you for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the aether at the scene of the Ultima weapon's destruction, a ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Vale, where I believe Hydaelyn shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Citadel aqueducts, and there we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Hydael, there is no other explanation. But there was more. When I studied the site where Ystal used flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Yet, unlike Ystal and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there and then not there. Now recall your visions of a vast crystal flowing in a sea of aether, though this too is but a theory. Studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Ystal's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You were implying, I take it, that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul unto the ethereal sea? In which case, we must needs continue to search there, for a blessing. The means to do so already exists. I speak of the Antitower, a Charlian construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, a contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Mayota was the keeper of the Antitower. I have no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. Wrong way. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Wonder what that dungeon is. But that's not what we're doing right now. Loving these turning mechanics though. Enter the cave. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Ah, though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Anti-Tower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the Ethereal Sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The form fostered the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Anti-Tower was sealed, save one. My role consists of making sure no one will ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the form's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Myota. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. Well, we'll see about that. Okay. You, Bastodon girl, you're staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go, on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you'll tend to them. Those are my terms, and I will hear no argument. Okay. Well, it appears the mistress has spoken. Lead the way, Biome 2. Why do I gotta lead the way? Huh? A new duty. Duty. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, it's right here. The Anti-Tower. Oh, nice. I get marks. Let's go. Ooh, Insta Q. Love that. Love the Insta Qs. Oh, that's pretty. Is that upside down? Let's see. We're now doing the stuff that I've never done before. Bonus. Let's go. You can always use a bonus. Hey, Sean, what's up? How you doing, brother? Hey, I just appreciate you stopping by. Hope all's well. Hear you guys are going on a trip tomorrow. Hope that's fun. Don't know these mechanics. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are going on that boat trip tomorrow. But no, that's really cool. I hope you guys have fun. I think Caitlin and I are going to try to go to watch the fireworks. Our high school here does a firework display, but it's not until like 9 o'clock at night. It'll just be the two of us here tomorrow. Our little family will be here tomorrow. Nope, we're not doing that. Yeah, take all this AoE. Boom, 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 boom. You guys going out to Beach Fork or different place? I did it, I leveled up. Yeah, the high school down here does the fireworks. So her and I are gonna chill. We're gonna go like pick up some food somewhere. And we're just gonna chill and watch the fireworks. We go to Eastland now because we literally get the whole day. I don't know what Eastland is. But that's cool, yeah. I'd be going somewhere where I can go the whole day too. Closest place around here to rent a pontoon boat is an hour away, and it's like 4 hours max that you can do. And it's expensive, really expensive. Creepy little dolls. Awkward, you guys are just waiting on me. Assuming you're all going to combine into one now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did I just get turned into a doll? I did. Yeah, I've never heard of Eastland Lake. It's a place that we went to growing up, so no idea. Let's see. Give it to the astrology. Just because I want the fashion scape. Apparently I didn't get it. Eastland Lake.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
Seems fair.
We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia. Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
Yeah, I would take having the whole lake to ourselves before it being crowded too.
In the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease. They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
lost Minfilia? Well, that's no good.
You've had another vision, haven't you? Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Still in one piece, are we? Well, did you learn anything?
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryo?
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying... Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Interesting.
Thancred, wait! No. No, this is all wrong.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot to process. She's not coming back, is she? She did what she thought was best. I know that, I do. To give all for her beliefs was ever her way. So will we, as we must. What greater calling could then there be to stand against the dark as defenders of the light? And yet, where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss. I mean, you're not wrong. Alphino has reached a decision. I must ask that you not breatheth a word of this to any of the others at the Rising Stones, especially Philemon. I will brief Tartu on what we have learned, as well as Ugander. Don't do it, he's evil. He may have insight into what the word told us. As for you, Bayantu, after all you have done, I would say you have earned a rest. What? But speaking of well-earned rewards, I received a missive for Sir Emmerich while you were away. It would seem he is planning a ceremony of some sort, and would like you to attend. He did not divulge the details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you pay him a visit. That's my rest? That's my rest? I wonder if I have enough to get something. I wonder. I do have enough. No to the earrings. I have the earring on currently. Let's do this. Did I not buy my weapon? We have the great sword. Why is my... I wonder if it's in my inventory. Yes, it is. Okay, I gotta go get rid of stuff. Too many items. Oh, gosh. Too many weapons. I can get rid of a lot of stuff. We need to get rid of weapons. Need to come through and clear this stuff out. My goodness. Get close. Alright, I'll come back here and clean that out. That at a later day. Let's go see what Sir Emmerich needs. Sir Emmerich. Starting this quest will be probably the end of the stream. So, just giving you guys a heads up. Ah, Master Carlo, the Lord left instructions that you were to be shown inside. Well, let's go.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation. Good, good. You of all people should be present. When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us
Different armor
by.
this time.
Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples. You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the Worm's ire, but if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change. Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen. It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead. I knew would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there, seeing to the final preparations, even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. 'Twould not do for the guest of honor to arrive late, after all. Oh, and one more thing. A drink! We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
'Tis long overdue. Let me get a closer look at that sword. Look at that thing. Beautiful. All right. The Lord Commander said you would come by Untu. As you can see, preparations for the conference is proceeding at pace. Mark well the curtain above. Conceals a relief that will be unveiling during the conference. The Masons labor day and night to see it finished on schedule. Sir Emmerich wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think he will be pleased with the result. It was not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go rest. I will not keep you. Alright, and that will conclude today's stream. I appreciate everybody that came out, support, chat, not chat, just watch, whatever, I just appreciate it. All of it just helps. I hope to see you guys next time. See you on